Alright, so welcome to the first fight in Section 17, the All Captain America fights. And this fight came from me, and I figured, pretty much let's kick off this fight with an opponent that could easily be an enemy for Captain America. And who better than Cobra Commander? Now, let's talk a bit about Cobra Commander, since we all know what the good old Captain America is capable of. Now, Cobra Commander, and I'm going by the Marvel Comics / IDW Comics, where this is the more comic book version than the cartoon version. The comic book version is very much different from the Cobra Commander we saw in the TV show, where in the TV show, Cobra Commander was this very cowardly, egotistical kind of character. Cobra Commander in the comics, however, even though he was egotistical, very, full of himself, he was dangerous. He was incredibly intelligent, like I said, he had a great tactical mind, and he had fighting skills that allowed him to keep pace with the likes of Snake Eyes. Once, he fought Snake Eyes to a draw. That's right, let me say this again. He fought Snake Eyes, a master member of the Arashikage, to a draw. He also managed to take on both Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow in one fight. Among other things, Cobra Commander is, like I said, a great tactical mind in the comics. He's also well-mastered in swordsmanship as well as marksmanship. He is a great hand-to-hand fighter, and he's always got something put up his sleeve. He's always got a backup plan waiting in the wings, and he is more than willing to stab you in the back and, use more, less than honorable tactics in his fights. So, that's just a bit about Cobra Commander. He's dangerous, he's incredibly intelligent, and someone in the comics you don't want to mess with. He is someone who can easily fight his way through a bunch of Joes by himself and, still keep going. But, however, like I said, just like in the cartoon, he does have that, he does have that egotism that sometimes gets in his way. His egotism and, his bullheadedness usually, more than often, gets in the way and is more than often the downfall to his plans of world conquest. But make no mistake, this version of Cobra Commander is someone you just do not want to fuck with. But having said that, let's see if the good old Sentinel of Liberty can hold his own against the leader of Cobra. So, Cobra Commander versus Captain America. Oh boy, the Captain versus the Commander. This would be a fight I think I'd really love to see Marvel and IDW do. Both these characters are well-versed in hand-to-hand combat. Both of them are very intelligent. But the thing is that Captain America is he fights very strategically, and he doesn't have an ego to have. Whereas Cobra Commander has that overzealous egotism behind him that usually leads to his downfall. But having said that, in a one-on-one fight with him and Captain America, Cobra Commander and both Captain America are going to keep each other on their toes. Now, Cap has fought characters like Cobra Commander before. He's taken on, of course, characters like Red Skull, Baron Zemo. Like I said earlier, Cobra Commander could easily work as a Captain America villain. But yeah, Cobra Commander is very devious. He's very sneaky. I mean, he could pretty much be saying to Captain America, oh, please, I surrender, don't hurt me anymore. And then the moment Cap goes in to arrest him, he might pull out a hidden blade and get Cap. But however, Cap, thanks to his super soldier serum, does have a slightly he can heal, but it's not like Wolverine's healing factor, and it probably won't help him if he gets stabbed too many times. Cap can be killed. We've seen this before. And not only that, Cap has a longer stamina, whereas Cobra Commander is just a human being. He can wear down. He can wear down. He can get exhausted, whereas Cap, he can keep going. He doesn't feel getting tired. He can get tired, but that is very few and far in between. He is incapable of letting his, he has an incredible amount of stamina, and, he's got a high tolerance for pain. So, I mean, unless Cobra Commander gets a headshot on him, Cap's going to keep going, even with a few bullet holes in him. But Cap, make no mistake, he's going to keep fighting to his last breath, and whereas Cobra Commander's going to try to run away, but Cap, he ain't going to let that little bastard run away. And let's not forget, Cap's shield is of course his main weapon. But we also know that Cap is also a proficient marksman as well as hand-to-hand fighter. I mean, he's taken on the likes of Iron Fist, Moon Knight, he's taken on a lot, and Shang-Chi. Hell, he's learned some moves from Shang-Chi and Iron Fist. And he even trained Iron Man in hand-to-hand combat. So, yeah. And also, Cobra Commander is more than likely going to try to cut and run. And like I said earlier, Cap's not going to let him run. But make no mistake, Cobra Commander is someone who could easily try some sort of dirty tactic to win in this bout. But I can see Cap easily realizing, yeah, I shouldn't take this guy lightly. And like I said earlier, Cobra Commander is also a damn good hand-to-hand fighter. He fought Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow to a draw. So that just gives you how well he is. So this is a tough one for Cap. But having said all that, I'm still going to give this fight to Captain America, but he's going to get bruised up a bit. But I see him, and let's not forget that Cap is willing to kill, but that's usually, Cap is more, Steve doesn't like killing. He doesn't like killing, and that's usually a last option for him. But will he kill? Yes. But is that his first option? No. No. I can see him beating down Cobra Commander and then just hauling his ass to jail. So, yeah. So, for me, this is my personal opinion, but I'm going to give this one to Cap. But what do you guys think? Do you think Captain America could take Cobra Commander on in a fight? Or do you think the other way around? But once again, thank you guys for this fight came for me, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next fight, because it is the first request fight of Section 17, pitting Captain America against the likes of Samurai Jack. So stay tuned.